Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tori if you're new here, and today we are going to be doing a $10 meal challenge. I shopped Walmart this week. I like to do these from time to time to challenge myself and my family to see if we can eat for $10 during the week. These could be lunches, dinners, breakfast, really anything. They are just meals. We are a family of 4. I eat vegan while my family eats the standard American diet. In this haul today, you will see no meat, but you will see dairy. So feel free to make your substitutions if you would like. I always like to say in these types of videos, if you are experiencing any food insecurity in your home, dial your local 211. Reach out to any food pantries, any churches, schools. Reach out to myself. I can try and help you and see what I can do in your area. There are many resources out there for you. All you have to do is ask. So without further ado, we are going to get right into this video. I'm going to show you my little haul, the plan, and then we are going to get to cooking. If you are new here, hi, hello, my name is Tori. I'm my wife, mother of 2, elementary school teacher, and I like to make YouTube videos. We do everything on a budget, but really I am a lifestyle channel, so you will see a lot of what we do here in beautiful Northern Colorado. We would love it if you hit that subscribe button and became part of our YouTube family. And without further ado, let's get right into today's video. Okay, here's everything that we got from Walmart. I'm going to take you through it here. I will tell you what everything costs at the end, but we came in at like $9.79, which was pretty awesome. The veggies were just a little cheaper than I thought they would be, so yay. We have some taco seasoning mix. We have 1 Roma tomato, 1 yellow onion. We have a block of the medium cheddar cheese. We also have some California style veggies, broccoli, cauliflower, carrots. And then we have 2 things of the tomato sauce. Those are 34 cents. I wanted the big one, but they were out. And then over here we have some white corn tortillas. We have 1 poblano pepper. We have 2 pounds of long grain white rice. We have a can of chili beans, and then we also have a box of breaded mozzarella sticks. Now, I am going to get you turned around and kind of show you my ideas here, and then we will get to cooking. I will try and leave everything down in the description box, any of the more complicated recipes. Okay, so here is the meal plan. It is, I always say it's like a loosely based meal plan because if something doesn't work out, I don't really want to be held accountable for that recipe. Like I said, I will try and type these out in the description box, but if you watch the video, you will see me use the ingredients. That is the point of it. So if you want any specific recipes, just let me know, but here we go. We have some Arancini. Am I saying that right? I feel like, Kathy, you're Italian, right? Someone correct me in the comments. They're rice balls with cheese. And then we're going to do some fried rice with some soy sauce and some veggie mix. We're going to do some burrito bowls. And then, I don't know how to say this. I'm going to butcher it. Is it birria tacos? So they're like crispy corn tortillas and they're dunked in a sauce and you fill the center of them and they're fried. Super, super tasty. And then we have crispy cauliflower wings, and then we also have mini pizzas. I'm sure we will have plenty of things left over, so if you have any good ideas for those ingredients, drop that in the comments down below. And that is about it. So we are going to get right to cooking. Let's jump on in. Alright, I have my rice here. It is cooling, and then I'm just going ahead and chopping up all of the vegetables. This chopper is an Ozo chopper. You can get it at Target, Crate and Barrel, Amazon, probably Walmart, but it rocks. I've put just about everything in here too, and it chops it pretty well. So I'm gonna put that aside. All right, now the poblanos. This is a spicy one. I just rubbed my eye, not thinking, so that should be interesting. I didn't know poblano peppers could be spicy until I came to Colorado, and either they're marked wrong or it's like a different variety. So I'm gonna get that in here and then work on the tomatoes.
But after I met you, I felt it was my chance. But nobody tells me good things about you, baby. I'm gonna stay right here, and I don't mean maybe. Yeah. I can't let you go. I can't let you go. Yeah. I can't let you go. Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know.
Okay, it is the next day. I got a little tired last night and kind of got a migraine, so I wanted to wake up this morning well rested. I am going to make the arancini, so I am just taking the rice here. It was in the fridge overnight, and then for the breading, I'm actually going to take the corn tortillas, just rip them up and food process them for a little bit, and I might throw in a dash of olive oil or something, but from there I'm actually going to blend half of the arancini blend as well. And then we are going to use cheddar cheese instead of the mozzarella that you typically use. I know there's cheese in the mozzarella sticks, but I just I wanted to add that extra cheesy element. So I have 3 corn tortillas in here. Is someone counting? I don't know. Let's do 4 just for good measure. And I'm also going to throw in some Italian seasoning, but that is optional. You don't have to do that. It's just a quick little thing. A little bit of olive oil to get it going. Here it is. Okay, so we'll blend that up a little bit, pulse it a few times, and then we can get going. This is just like our breadcrumbs. Okay, there we go. We have our breadcrumbs. Technically our corn crumbs. Now that we have the breadcrumbs, I'm going in with half of this mixture here. And I think that will give us an easier way to keep it together. You could use an egg if it's in your budget, but we're trying to stick to that $10 budget here. But at Walmart, those 6 packs of eggs were 91 cents, so that could have been put to good use. So yeah, I'm just going to blend this right here, add it back to the mixture, and I will show you how to assemble. I'm just going to cut my cheese up into little cubes, and we are actually going to bake these, not fry them. I'm starting to see like a trend here that these are more of like a snacky item when it comes, I guess, to this budget meal plan. I've seen people say like, oh, this isn't a meal, but to me, any food that you can eat can be a meal. I mean, like a baked potato, while classically a side, if you eat enough that is going to satiate you, then to me that's a meal. So if you eat a bunch of these arancini balls, to me that's a meal. It doesn't necessarily, especially when you're on a budget, you don't have to hit every major food group. As long as you and your family are eating, I think it's okay. I know I preach about health on this channel, but I did want to say that it's you know, it's okay if you just do one thing for a meal. You don't have to have a rainbow plate every single time. So what you're gonna do is take your rice, make sure your hands are washed, take your rice. I flatten first, then you put your little cheese cube in, and then you just kind of put it around the cheese cube like this. And then I put it in the little mixture here, and it will go on our baking sheet, and you'll be good to go. Cute little arancinis.
I heard you say we're falling like stars.
Next thing is the cauliflower wings. Now, this might get a little controversial because I am going to use some hot sauce, but if you don't have hot sauce in your budget, although you could get it for free at like a bunch of places, anytime you're getting fast food, just ask for some extra sauce. What's up, Beryl? Okay. Okay, so I'm going to use this, but if you don't have it in your budget, use the taco seasoning that we bought, mix it with a little bit of olive oil or something like that, and then dunk it this way. So I'm going to sort through here, get all of the cauliflower out, dunk it in the buffalo, and then dunk it in our breadcrumb mixture here and bake those as well. Okay, I sorted through, but there's a carrot stuck to this one, so that's fine. You just do a little bit at a time. If you had butter in the budget, you could add this to it just to make it a little less spicy. But yeah, super easy. Take it out. I find that when you do it frozen like this, they get crispier. That is just my opinion. You could certainly pop these in the microwave and thaw them before you do it, but you can use these for the burrito bowls. You can put them in the barilla tacos. I do look up words before I do these videos, and the robot on Google always gives me the wrong pronunciation. So that's why I ask all of you. We are from all different walks of life, so I appreciate any corrections of that word in the comments below. Don't think I will be angry if you correct me. As long as you do it in a nice way. Some people, I've said it before, you're like, who raised you? That's not how you speak to people. I don't know. I think I've been a teacher for a little too long because I'm constantly correcting the way kids talk. I'm like, you know, people perceive that as being unkind, and then some of them, you know, they don't know that. So it's all about how you're perceived, right? Okay, so yeah, you just roll these in here, get everything. You're gonna get messy. It's just gonna happen. And you don't have to put these little breadcrumbs on them. I just find that they're pretty crispy and tasty when you do that. So just put them in there. You're going to bake them at 400 until they get crispy. I'd say 15 to 17 minutes, but it really depends. So they will go on your pan here. I know my pans are old and dirty, but we clean them. They're just old. All right. So on the baking sheet and on to the next meal. Next up is the fried rice. So just do all of your veggies in there. You're gonna do some of your onion. I feel like we do fried rice a lot with these challenges, but it's so good and filling, and just I guess not a unique dish, but it's just a nice change up. Some of your peppers and tomatoes. It's so easy. So easy. If you had tofu, now would be a good time to put in your tofu. But you're going to put about half of your rice mixture in here. You're saving the other half for the burrito bowls for the week. And we still have, what do we have here? We still have like a quarter of this bag of rice left, so that is good. I'm going to put some soy sauce with this. Again, something that you can get free at a lot of different places. I don't find that it's necessary, but just for some extra flavor, I would put that in there. With my fried rice, I get the pan pretty hot and then I push it into it and it gets crispy. This would be another way that you could add those eggs that I was talking about from Walmart, 91 cents for the 6-pack. Next up are those tacos, but I did want to say I'm going to be using tomato sauce and taco seasoning. This is 44 cents, tomato sauce with jalapeno, and they have all different kinds of flavors. It says excellent sauce for enchiladas, tacos, chips, meats, fish dishes. We have jalapeno, onion, garlic, salt and spices, tomato puree, and water. So if you wanted to, you could use this, but I grabbed tomato sauce. Sometimes I get in the zone in Walmart, just start getting stuff. This would be more cost effective if you got that option, because the can of tomato sauce is 34 cents and then the taco seasoning is 44 cents. So I'm going to do about half in there, and the other half will be for some of the veggies that we put in, our little pico mixture, if you want to call it that. We're going to add a little bit of water in here. I'd say about a half of that can. Those cans are 8 ounces, so about 4 ounces of water just to thin it out. That taco seasoning has a lot of sodium in it, so okay. We're going to do that, and then we will assemble the tacos. I'm just going to heat up the corn tortillas. I'd say about 10 of them or so. You're going to save the other ones for mini pizzas. I don't think I'm going to show you how to make them. Honestly, they're so easy. You just take the pizza, the dough, which is your little corn tortilla. You take tomato sauce and then you put cheese on top of it. So it's really easy. You just bake it at 400 for like 10 to 12 minutes, and they're fun little pizzas for the kids. What's up, girl? What's up? All right, I'm going to get these going. We'll assemble the tacos. We are going to assemble these now. I have some oil frying in my pan. So I believe you are just dunking it in your sauce of choice. Of course, there's a more authentic way to do this, but it's in the style of this taco. And then you're going to put that down. All you need is some beans on the bottom, or protein of choice, it really depends. We're doing the chili beans just because they have a lot of flavor in there. You need the cheese, so I just sliced it like this, a little bit of onion, and then we'll top it with the tomato and pepper mixture, or you could put it in there. So you just kind of fry it just like this, and the cheese will melt. You do it on each side, and you have these really delicious crispy tacos. Here they are. I am frying them 3 at a time, and then I will flip it over, but that seems to be the best use of my pan here. I will show you when they are done. They look so good and they smell so good. Here's the fail of the video, because in my videos you always have to have 1 or 2. I tried to pull them over and they did not work. I'm half tempted to bake these, but I don't know. What should we do? We're gonna bake them. We're gonna bake them. I don't like fried things anyway, so we're gonna bake them, and I'm gonna bake a few without the cheese on it so I can enjoy some too. I am just baking them now. It didn't turn out too terribly, but it just got a little messy for my liking. But they smell incredible, so good. So I'm just gonna put them like this. You could put like a tooth. The kids are having a good time in the basement, like a toothpick in them, but I think the cheese will melt them and they'll get crispy. But everything I feel like in my kitchen is an experiment, a very tasty experiment. I will say not a lot goes to waste, except one time on the channel I got vegan fish and it was super gross and I didn't eat it. So that went to waste. not a fan of wasting food. I get that from my mom, although, I mean, my dad is the same way. All right, voiceover from here on out.
They kind of tell me what I'm thinking. I fell in love with the way we are and the way we lose it. There's something different about us and the reason why we stay.
So now we're on to the burrito bowls. I have the rest of the taco seasoning, rice, tomato, poblano peppers, and then I'm also going to put the rest of the onions in there. And you can either put this in the oven, the microwave, or on a frying pan, but this will be the base of the burrito bowls for the week. And then we are going to add some beans to them as well as some sauce. You could also add cheese to some of these. We'll just have to see where my husband's at with that. And then we also have some of the corn tortillas left. So I've done it before. All you have to do is cut them into fours and put them in the oven, and they could make chips to dip this with, or you could leave them as is and kind of fill these and make them into tiny little burritos. But plenty of rice left. This will be really delicious for lunches, and then on the other off days, you know, like Tuesday, Thursday, we could have the fried rice. So pretty excited about this. Like I said, a lot of these can be sides, but a lot of them can be used for just about anything. I don't know about you, but I eat all different kinds of foods for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I don't necessarily eat breakfast foods for breakfast, so it's up to you to each their own, but I'm excited to show you the spread because we have plenty of food here for $9.79, and wow. Just encourage you to try this one week. It is super fun to challenge yourself. I used to say, drop down in the comments if you have an ingredient that you're stumped on. I always like making a meal or something out of that ingredient. So please do that. I think it's fun, and I like to be helpful when it comes to being creative in the kitchen. So if you're stumped on anything that you have in your home, let me know. Here is everything. We still have some tacos going in the oven. I will show you those in a second, but I wanted to get this all together. I put some rice aside for myself, and then this will be for my husband. He really loves burrito bowls, so we just put the beans and cheese right on top of there. He could add meat if he wanted to, but super delicious as is. Then we have some sauce on the side. We have the rice balls, which is pretty cool, the Arancini. Some of them exploded in the oven there, but they definitely kept their structure. You could dip those in some extra tomato sauce, which we have half a can left. We have some of the buffalo cauliflower and 1 carrot, but you can put that on top of the burrito bowls. You can eat them as is. It's actually really good with the fried rice as well, so it depends on your palate and what you like. This was just a little addition that I thought of quickly, so you could keep that in the fried rice if you wanted to. I just wanted a little bit of variety this week. Back here we have the fried rice. There's enough for about 4 portions there, so that will be a nice dinner of the week. And then we have the tacos. So these are the fried ones. Still very tasty. The kids like them. They're not too spicy, but we do have some in the oven. I will show you those when they pop out of here. So I have my Pyrex glasses back there that I got from Sam's Club for $19.99. That's usually what I like to meal prep with. And then I bring a salad or fruit with things, and that's how I try and stay healthy for the week. So I hope you enjoyed this challenge. I always like to give different varieties, so let me know in the comments down below some ingredients that you might like to cook with on the cheap. Welcome if you are new. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it gave you some inspiration for the week. Alrighty everyone, that is going to do it for today's video. I hope this inspired you to cook on the cheap for your family this week. Remember, if you are experiencing any food insecurity in your home, to dial your local 211. As always, stay adventurous, stay creative, and we will see you next time. Bye everyone.